So I've been telling y'all that if we just open our mouths and be counted, that we can take ground for the kingdom, that now is the time to do things and watch God work. And he is working with those of us who are opening our mouths and being willing to be counted. God is doing some stuff. Y'all should have been in New York over the weekend. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Quamteezy with the Christocrats and the Red Pill Reality, here with another video just to kind of let y'all know what we should be thinking and how we should break down pop culture and politics through the lens of Christianity. Those of us who adhere to the Bible and know that we are citizens of heaven before we're citizens anywhere else. The biggest issue that has come up and has been a flashpoint for the last 2 to 3 years, and really for a long time, has been abortion. And believe it or not, we on this side of things have been gaining a lot of ground. I think a lot of people were awakened when the enemy overstepped his bounds and started trying to pass bills that would not only allow for abortions in the third trimester, but even after they're born. And or all the way up to being born. That was a bridge too far for a lot of people, and it woke a lot of people up. And what God will do a lot of times is he will give the enemy enough rope to hang himself, and that's exactly what's been happening. And so over the weekend in New York, a event was put on by Focus on the Family. Awesome organization has been around for a gajillion years, and they have been a champion of the right, champion of conservative values and family values. That is the core of conservatism for a long time. And so what they did was they put on an event where they are as a event / protest of Planned Parenthood, where people came out with signs and they had music and speakers in Times Square, and there were thousands of people there. And when I tell you there was a lot of people there, there was a lot of people there. And one of the champions of the movement, Abby Johnson, who used to be a high up in the Planned Parenthood echelon, she won Employee of the Year one time, who now is saved and is going on her 8th child and is speaking out against Planned Parenthood and seeing lots of people come out of Planned Parenthood, stop working there, and actually become believers and start to work against it because they are an evil that is murdering and being a platform to murder Americans for years. Even the person that founded it wrote against abortion itself, believe it or not. You can study up on it. She was a racist and a eugenicist, but she said that she would rather people not have abortions, but that's a side note. So they were there, and what was cool was Abby Johnson actually did a ultrasound live of her 28-week baby, and you could see the face and the facial features and everything, and they were praying, and this is what we need to do as people. We need to touch people in the fields, get people in the fields so that they can see what is really at stake. We conservatives have been so caught up with like numbers, charts and graphs and statistics that we don't touch people in the fields. But this is what has been happening. They've been getting people and letting people see the emotion of what abortion really is, and it's been making a difference on that side of things. So that's, if we want to win them, that's how we need to win them. Combine facts with emotion. That you wouldn't have seen it on the news. They're not going to show it on the news. They want you to think that the debate is about a woman having her right to choose her own body, what goes on with her body, and someone who's trying to tell her what to do. No, what the real debate is about, what the fight is about, we're fighting for innocent, actual lives to have the opportunity to live. And it is a biblical truth, and it is a scientific truth as well. So let's not back down. Let's keep our foot on the gas. And if anybody you come into contact with your family or at work and you get into the conversation, do not shy back. don't shy away. Don't get up on top of the desk and scream at them, but don't shy away, because the truth needs to be told. We need to tell the truth in love and hit them in the feels. So remember, we are here to promote God's word through politics and pop culture. Please, if you like what we are saying, what we're doing, please think about giving us a like or a subscribe or a shout out or leaving a comment, sharing our videos. We're trying to create a movement, a Christocratic movement, where we are not promoting a political party, and we are going to push God's agenda through our government and through voting and all that good stuff, so that we can allow for God's kingdom to be built as long as we can, as long as we have the opportunity to do so. So remember, love God, hate sin, like, subscribe, share. We're not left, we're not right, but we are up.
Jesus say he let it unfurl. Preach the gospel all over the world, all over the world, all over the world, all over the world, all over